Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and continue watching my videos. So today I want us to talk about our grandmothers. We see that it's a privilege to have a grandmother. A grandmother knows a lot of things and she brings a lot of blessings to us. She understands the young children much than the parents even. So today I want us to talk about reasons why having a grandmother in your life is a real blessing. As a fact, it's a real blessing when you have a grandmother. So there are some reasons here which really will explain what I'm talking about. So one is hugs. When your grandmother hugs you, the hugs are simply the best. They are real, warm, and comforting. When you go to your grandmother's place, when she hugs you, you really feel very nice. And the hugs are really comforting. Your grandmother is and will always be there for you. Most of all, when things are not going well. Know that in her arms, you always feel better. She encourages you to always be your best. In this case, it means that even when you are at home and things goes wrong, the only place that you always run to is your grandmother's place. And when you read there, your grandmother understands you more and encourages you and tells you that you are the best. So, in that case, that's a very sweet act. Another thing is, she doesn't approve of everything you do, but this makes you the best friend, her best friend. Some other things that you do that does not like, she does not approve, but still, you still love her and she's still your best friend. You cannot hate her because she disapproves some of the things that you want to do. It will even make your friendship more. And then she has much more experience than you and even your parents. She's more experienced, more than you and more than even your parents, because she has seen the positive and negative sides of life. She knows most of the things that we do not know because she has lived longer than even our parents and us, and she has seen a lot of things, whether positive or negative. A parent always defends their children even when no one wants her, and she knows or he knows which behavior would be best adopted in some cases. In this case, it means that when your parent disapproves something, it does not mean that the parent doesn't mean well for you. The parent means very well for you, but a parent knows where could what do we say? Knows the best behavior to be adopted to the children. And then another thing for our grandmother is she offers the best advice. If you want the best advice ever, it's from your grandmother. There is nobody who has the best advice like your grandmother. She has lived a long time, and she's very wise, and so she can offer the best advice ever. The knowledge that she's had over the years is something that makes her more wise, and she can have the best advice for their grandchildren. And then another thing is she's the best teacher you could have. Her calm and patient voice when she explains things is something that you'll never find in any class. Your grandmother can explain something to you in a very calm and patient manner that you'll really understand more. So that one makes her the best teacher ever. And then another thing is she will never let you go angry. Hey, I know most of us can attest to this. When you go to your grandmother's place, you cannot miss anything. If it's bananas, she grows bananas, she has the millet, she has everything. You cannot miss anything to eat. When you go there, you cannot sleep angry. She even makes extra food and advises us always to make extra food for the visitors and who. So when you are at your grandmother's place, it's practically impossible to be left angry after you have spent a day with her. And then another thing, she is a great listener. A grandmother knows how to listen without interrupting. When you are explaining something to your grandmother, maybe she listens without interrupting, and then she takes in what you've told her, and then she will now find the best advice to give you and the guidelines to give you. So you can tell her your dreams, your uncertainties, your desires, your fears without fear, that she will tell anybody or your parents. Maybe you have something that you are not certain about, maybe you have your dreams or anything. You are free to tell your grandmother, knowing that she will conceal, she will not let out what you've told her, and she will advise you on the on which path to take. Another thing is, she is great at making desserts. Grandmother will never leave you wanting. This means that maybe you need something, even money or what. If you tell your grandmother, she will make efforts to see that you will not lack anything that you've told her, and she's able to do it. If she's able, she will definitely do it, because the grandmother's love for their grandchildren is greater. And then another thing is, her house is always welcoming. When you go to your grandmother, it's a safe and relaxing place that you will never want to leave. When you go to your grandmother's house, it's the safest and the most relaxing place that you can be. If you are there, you do not even want to go back home. You like staying at your grandmother's house. And then another thing is, she is never too old to know how to have fun with you. In this case, it means that when you go to your grandmother, maybe the small children, the grandmother will sit there and watch the cartoons with the children. She will play with the children. She is not too old to understand the small children or anybody else. And then lastly, she knows very well that life needs to be lived to the full. In this case, at the end of the day, the things that count more are family, friends, and the love that we share with each other. It means that your grandmother values her family so much. That's why she has this much and great love for us. So now she values the family, friends, and the love we share as a family, friends, and children also. And then grandmothers manage to transmit this great truth because of all their long years. They have lived for long, and they can be able to transmit the good love and share to their family and the grandchildren. The love of a grandmother overcomes all obstacles and is unconditional. If your grandmother is still in your life, you are truly fortunate. So in this case, I remember my grandmothers. I had my mother's grandmother and my father's grandmother. So when we were still very young, and our parents would not allow us to do some things, maybe wash utensils, wash clothes, milk, because you are still young and you are not allowed to do that, we could run to our grandmother, and she would definitely like to show us. She would show us how to do things. She loved us. She gave us milk. She brought the wild fruits for us. She would go anywhere and bring some good things for us. So I miss them very much because they are no longer with us. So I was praying that if they were here today, I would do anything that they want us to do for them. But unfortunately, it's God's will, they are no longer with us. So for those people who still have their grandmothers with them, I urge you, please assist them. If you are able to assist them, please assist them, because some people do not care about their grandmother. So please, if you still have your grandmother, get close to them, love them, give them most of the things that they want in life, the sweet things. Maybe even give them sweet things. Other grandmothers don't have even mattresses, blankets. So if you are able, if God has placed you, please can you place your grandparents, and most of all, have time with them. I know there are some people who've just finished university. Maybe you are still looking for a job, you are somewhere hanging here, you are not married, you still have that time. So if you still have that golden chance to be with your parents, go and spend even a month with them. Go even spend, because the sweetest thing that they want is our company. They feel as if we've deserted, we've left them. So if you still have that golden chance, I urge you people, go and stay with your grandparents for some time. Go and stay with them for a month, 3 weeks, and they will appreciate, and they will be happy, and they will even live longer, because when you stay with them, they will love and they will be happy. You can extend their years. So guys, I think we've come to the end of our video today. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and continue watching my videos. Bye guys.